This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Friday, May 31st, 2024. I'm Alex Brown. In early 2017, St. Joseph's College suspended operations on its campus in Rensselaer after what its then president called a dire financial situation. But now, the more than 125-year-old institution is thriving once again after a years-long effort that included a transition in its academic offerings, with a particular focus on the trades.
We have a building and trades program that is working with local high school students, juniors and seniors, and the high schools themselves, obviously, to develop a program of teaching these high school students trades, craftsmen, become craftsmen. And to really put that on the line, the college has set aside a large number of building lots. And every year, the high school students, in partnership with the college, will be building a house on campus that we will then sell to the larger community.
Bill Carroll with St. Joe said the college is also putting its energy towards certificate programs, particularly in the healthcare space. Eli Lilly and Company plans to build a 57,000 square foot conference center on an existing parking lot at its downtown headquarters in Indianapolis, with the goal of hosting more of its global meetings in the city. The drug maker is asking the city for approval to improve the existing parking area and erect a 2-story building on about 5 acres of land. Purdue University this month named a new director of the Purdue Center for Regional Development. Indranil Kumar has been with the center since its founding in 2005 and most recently served as associate director. He succeeds Robert Gallardo, who was named vice president for Purdue's updated Office of Engagement in July 2023. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, we'll dive into each region's unique challenges and distinct opportunities for growth. 9 regions, 1 goal. Indiana's bold future starts here. Discover more and register at ibj.com/engage.
Florida-based Redwire Corporation today marked the beginning of construction on its microgravity payload development facility at the new Nova Park Innovation and Technology Campus in Floyd County. The new facility, when complete, is expected to bring 25 new jobs. Redwire produces a variety of technologies that support microgravity research and development in space. The 30,000 square foot facility will add more laboratory space and a much larger Payload Operations Control Center, or Mission Control Center, where engineers can communicate directly with astronauts operating Redwire equipment aboard the International Space Station. Merrillville-based Northern Indiana Public Service Company is planning to decommission its Michigan City generating station by 2028, and city officials are already considering what the future of the lakefront site will be. Our partners at the Times of Northwest Indiana report officials have been discussing a redevelopment plan that could include an entertainment complex, hotels, and an expanded gateway to the Indiana Dunes National Park. Ideas for the entertainment complex include a Ferris wheel or similar attraction, music venue, comedy club, and a business akin to a Dave & Buster's location. Many details would still need to be ironed out, the publication reported, including which buildings would be demolished, as well as environmental remediation at the site. As the Summer Olympics in Paris draws near, Team USA this month announced a partnership with Purdue Global to provide current and former athletes with access to tuition-free education. Purdue's online university was selected by Colorado-based education's benefit management company Guild as a preferred online degree provider for the partnership. Chancellor Frank Dooley.
What Team USA was saying is, we have all these athletes who have dedicated so much time, they didn't get a degree along the way. We want to start providing an education benefit to them. So it started between the two of them. But then what Team USA, I think we got pulled in really pretty quick. And I think Team USA saw Purdue and says, Purdue Global, that sounds like a really good partner for us. So we got pulled in relatively early. And I think in part there's several things. Number one, anytime the word Purdue Global, it has recognition around the world, right? And that's really, really important. And it stands for the quality that Purdue comes with. The second part then that I think they looked at the degrees we had and they looked at the kinds of students we're supporting. And I think they just saw really immediate that this is going to be a really good way for us all to work together.
Current Team USA athletes, including Olympians, Paralympians, and hopefuls, along with those who have represented the U.S. in top international competitions in the last 10 years, are eligible for the program. Entropy Economics President Brett Swanson is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.